In this lesson, I will show you an essential exercise to learn the shifting of the weight from one finger to another through practice, so that you can be able to play a succession of notes. This is an exercise that I recommend doing quite often, so that these movements become natural to you, because these movements are the basics of piano technique. The exercise has to be executed with both hands at the same time, and it has to be done quite slowly, very slowly, so that we can be sure there is no muscular tension. To reach the exercise, we will see two examples first. We could call them warm-ups, preparatory exercises, with separate hands that will let you later carry out the exercise, the main exercise, hands together, which is the real exercise. Also, these examples, both with the single hands and hands together, will be shown while counting, which means we will be counting downbeats, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a rhythmic succession. And on this time that we will be counting, we will be playing the notes of the exercise. This way, you will gain from the start, along with the correct technique, the ability to count time in music and keep time without accelerating or slowing down, which is already something important because it will allow you, once you will have to play some songs, to immediately have the understanding of time, which doesn't have to pick up or slow down ever. It has to be constant unless it's part of the song, of course. We can now start from the first warm-up. We could call it preliminary exercise, the one with the right hand. We will be positioning ourselves with the right hand so that the first finger is on the C, the second on the D, the third on the E, the fourth on the F, and the fifth on the G. So in this example, this exercise, the first finger will play the C, the second finger will play the D, the third finger will play the E, the fourth finger will play the F, and the fifth finger will play the G. This preparatory exercise is about playing two notes in a succession. The first with the first finger, the second with the second finger, then with the third finger, then with the fourth finger, then with the fifth finger. But the first note will always be the one played with the first finger. You will better understand this when I will show it to you. So, let's see it. The movement has to be done by using the weight shift from one finger to the other, as we have seen in the previous lesson and as we have extensively tried out in the previous lessons. So we must remember always to lift the finger that will play the following note and then let it fall down. I will show you once more at the keyboard. If I want to play the C first and the D following the C, the whole weight of my arm is now sustained by my first finger. And now to play the D with the second finger, I have to lift it and let it fall suddenly, we could say. At this time, the first finger lifts from the keyboard and the whole weight of my limb is sustained by the second finger. This has been seen extensively in the lesson where we learned how to play a succession of notes. Also, we will be playing these notes while counting, as we said earlier, while keeping time, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that the first note will be played on the number 1, and the second note of our small succession will be played on the number 3.